Hi guys, I'm reaching out today to do another quick yoga flow that you can do at home. I look forward to practicing with you. And a little thing that I want you to keep in mind today as we move through the poses is what is it that you're trying to cultivate in your life, and then seeing how you can cultivate that on your mat. So finding your way to child's pose, taking your knees wide on the mat, toes together behind you, and reaching your arms out in front of you. Just starting to get grounded. So just getting here first, before really considering anything that I said prior, really just tapping into the sensation of your breath without needing to change anything. And then just considering this notion that what we put our attention to is what grows. So what we want to cultivate. So harnessing your attention in this practice. So come up to your hands and knees and lift your heart up as you breathe in, and then exhale as you push the earth away and round your back. Lifting your heart up as you breathe in, and again rounding on your exhale. So keep going like this, and again harnessing your attention by feeling the sensations that go along with your breath and moving into your body. Good, and then come to a flat back. Reach your left arm up. You're going to thread it through underneath your right armpit and come to lay on the outside of your shoulder. Hips are up over the knees. You can feel a slight stretch in the hips, and then stability as they stack over the knees, and then breathing long breaths into your upper back. No rush. As your mind may wander, bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to something that's happening right now. Good, and then switching sides. So come on up to hands and knees, reaching the right arm up, and then thread that underneath to the left armpit. Feel your head soft on the ground, so you might feel your neck muscles release. Again, feeling the tops of the legs relaxed. And then the cadence of your breath, even, steady. Without expectation, just keep tracing that sensation along with the breath. Harnessing your focus. Good, and then come back up to your hands and your knees. Scoop your low belly in, supported in your core. Press through the palms. You're going to tuck the toes and then lift your hips up and back. Coming into downward facing dog. Now your down dog does not have to look like my down dog, but definitely creating this long spine, so pushing down and forward with the hands to create length in the spine, and feeling a stretch down the backs of the legs. You might keep your knees bent, but feeling your heels soften towards the ground. And keep breathing. And take a look forward, so look where you're going. It's always a good rule. And then walk your feet up towards the top of your mat. Grab your opposite elbows and just hang in ragdoll. Feeling your feet root into the ground, the weight gently moving forward into the balls of the feet so the backs of the legs stretch. And then letting your head and your neck release. And feeling your belly and back expand and contract with the breath. And then roll all the way up to stand. Take your time and then plug your thumbs into your chest. Taking a moment, maybe you create one word. So that we have the focus, the foundation of the breath, the sensation that will carry throughout the practice. Is there one word that harnesses what it is that you'd like to create? And can you keep anchoring back to that word as you move? And then let's move. So reach up, breathe in. Forward fold. As you breathe out, grab the backs of your legs and fold. And take halfway lift, hands to your shins to find a flat back. And then forward fold. Again, in your exhale. And then reach up, breathe in and stretch. Hands to your heart, maybe say that word in your mind as you reset. And reach back up, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. And forward fold as you breathe out. Reach up, inhale. Reset, cultivate on your exhale. Good, keep going. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. This time plant your hands, step back to the top of a push-up on your exhale. Keep the breath flowing. I'm going to drop my knees, gives me more support, takes weight off my wrists. And then lower to the mat in one piece. Inhale and lift your heart up just a couple inches, squeezing the upper back. And then exhale, move from your core, push back, down dog. And breathe here. Long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. You might even say those words in your mind as another tool of focus. Look forward as you breathe in. Exhale and walk your feet to your hands. Take that halfway lift. Feel the spine lengthen as you inhale. Hands to your shins, press. And then forward fold. Exhale. Stand all the way up, root through the feet and reach up. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Stretch back up, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Take that halfway lift, breathe in through the nose. Plant your hands, step back. Again, hold high push up on your exhale. Maybe drop the knees, take a breath in. Rock forward as you breathe out, you lower down. Take cobra, inhale, lift the heart up. And then down dog, again, push up and then back. Breathe. Look forward, inhale. Exhale and bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale and lengthen through the spine. Fold, dropping your head, exhale. Breathe in, lift through the chest, rise up, and then connect on your exhale. Good, reach back up, breathe in. Forward fold and breathe out. Lengthen the spine. Plant your hands, step back. Try to lower all on one exhale if you can. Drop the knees or not and exhale all the way down. Inhale, press through the tops of the feet to lift. And then down dog, exhale, hips up and back. Take one breath in and a full breath out. And look forward, inhale. Exhale and walk up. Lengthen, fill up. Forward folds and release. Reach up on your inhale, stretch. And hands to your heart. And bring your hands to your hips. Let's move the weight into the right foot. Pick your left foot up at a 90-degree angle in front of you. Or your knees at a 90-degree angle. Flex your toes back. And then push your heel back behind you, starting to bring your chest forward. And step your back foot back, coming into warrior one leg. So the back foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Reach your arms up as you inhale and then exhale, open up. Warrior two, right arm forward, left arm back. Reach your right arm to the ceiling, inhale. And then you're gonna use your exhale to push off your back foot and step to the top of your mat. Hands come to your hips. Oops, I lied. Bring your right forearm to your thigh and then reach your left arm up and over your ear. So still in warrior two legs. Aha. Now reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach the right arm up, then push off the back leg. Step forward. Thanks guys, reset. Hands to your heart. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold on your exhale. Take that halfway lift, breathe in. Just go back to forward fold, exhale. Stand up, inhale and reach. And reset, maybe that word comes back. Hands to your hips. Move your weight into your left foot, pick your right foot up. Challenge yourself. Maybe you get crazy and you come to your tip your toes on your left foot. Always somewhere to go. You keep challenging yourself. Press now the right foot back. Step it all the way back. Reach up as you breathe in, find that lift, and then open up to warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Bending into that front knee. Flip the front palm, inhale and reach it up, and then find side angle on your exhale. So the forearm comes to the thigh. Reaching your right arm up and over your ear. Maybe you get a little smile. Good, reverse your warrior again on the inhale, and then step up on your exhale. Reach your arms to the ceiling, breathe in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Hands to the shins, lengthen the spine. Plant your hands, step back, high push up on your exhale. So doing this on your knees or not, take a breath in. Exhale, just lower 1 inch, pulling your chest forward. Press up, inhale. Lower 2 inches, exhale, hug the elbows in, hug them in. Press up, keep pressing through the fingertips, the whole palm, exhale. Press up, and then push back down, downward dog or child's pose. So whatever feels good. Feeling your breath. Noticing where your mind's maybe gone. Bring it to your breath. Bring it to now and maybe back to that word. Cool, and let's roll out the wrists. So come to seated and then start to move your wrists around, circling. Right, so this may not be a quote-unquote traditional yoga pose, but anything done with intention and focus helps us cultivate more of what we want in our lives. So feeling the sensations that are going along with you, just rolling your wrists around, touching each other, stretching them out. No right or wrong way to do this. Cool. So we stretch the hands, let's stretch the feet, tuck the toes under. Feel the balls of the feet pressing into the ground. You're sitting lightly on your heels, or you might sit up a little bit higher depending on how your body is, how stretched out your feet already are. So you want to challenge yourself but not overwhelm yourself, and then feel the breath. Try to soften around the intensity. Cool, and release. So turn your toes back over, roll back onto your feet. You'll stretch the tops of your feet. Stay either stretching the tops of your feet like that, or you can roll onto your tippy toes, using your arm strength, using your core to lift up. Just different ways to stretch into the feet. And then come back to downward facing dog. You can walk your feet all the way forward. And roll all the way up to stand. Cool, let's come into dancer pose. You're gonna move your weight into your right foot, pick your right arm up towards the ceiling, or you can bring your thumb to your chest, another anchor to that word or to your intention. Press the foot back and up to lengthen your chest forward. Feel the back body engaged, the muscles engaged to hold you. And then switch. Excuse me. Breathe in and out. Good, reset. Then reach your arms up, breathe in. And come into chair pose on your exhale. So sit your weight back into your heels, feel your hamstrings engage. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Find a really long spine and keep twisting along your spine with your breath. Focus. Reach back to center, inhale, and then twist over the other side on the exhale. Good, back to center, push through the feet, reach up, breathe in, and forward fold as you breathe out. Hands to your shins or fingertips to the ground to find that long spine. And then plant your hands, step back. Drop your knees or not. Slowly lower into the mat. So hug your core in and lower down. Lift up to cobra as you breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, coming into half pigeon, you're going to take your left knee to your left wrist. Squaring the hips as much as you can. Feeling the stretch on the outside of the left hip, walking your hands forward. Maybe again bringing your palms together in that prayer-like position as like a ritual or a reminder. You can let your forehead rest on your hands or come down to the ground and let the arms come out in front of you. Just a little quiet time for practice. Feel your breath circulating. What is it that you want to cultivate? You put your attention and your focus to that which you want to grow. And track the sensations as you lift up and press back to down dog. Oh, and releasing that side, maybe let a sigh out of your mouth. And then create the shape on the other side. So right knee sets down by your right wrist. The right ankle moves towards the left wrist, but it doesn't have to touch. You're just getting some sensation, tapping into the well of sensation in your hips. And our hips are really the central point in our body that is where we create from. So sometimes we get stuck in just our habits and letting things just be as they are without taking ownership over our ability to create. And that's totally normal, it's totally human. But we show up to the mat to tap into our ability to recognize our power to create. So breathe into your hips, let that breath flow in that area. Good, come up. And then release. So feel that exhale, and then stretch out. And take your knees to the ground, roll over your feet, sit back, or however you need to get there. Sit down, extend your legs straight out in front of you, reaching up as you breathe in and then folding as you breathe out. Breathing into the backs of your legs, breathing into the back of your body. Two ways you can do this fold, either with a flat back, really extending the heart forward. I'm demonstrating here a little rounding. Breathing in between the vertebrae. Good, and then flat back up, lift your chest. Good, you might scoot yourself forward, bend your knees and roll back so you can engage your core, engage your strength as you lower, 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 breath by breath, breath by breath, breath by breath. To come all the way down onto your back. So extending the legs, extending the arms. Hopefully you can push anything out of your way so you really can just lay here. And now, rest. So trusting that you did enough, trusting in the practice, trusting that it's small efforts over a long period of time that really cultivate what we want in life. So trust that you did the work. And now, as if you're just watering that seed, the seeds that you planted today, letting them take root in you. By feeling the ground underneath you, let your body really rest into it. And gently roll over to your right side. And press yourself up to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart if you're just drawing everything in there. taking a moment to acknowledge yourself for practicing. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth side out, let it go. And then bring your thumbs to your forehead, bow forward. Together we say, Namaste.